Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Today, we have a special episode where we talk about the stock market crash of 1929 and how it affected America. Today, we have a special guest, Mr. Charles Thibault here.
Hello, Mr. Yancer.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very good, very hyped to become the first millionaire in America.
I wish you good luck, my friend. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Let's go. First question. What percentage of the workforce became unemployed due to the stock market crash in 1929? Option A, 20%. Option B, 25%. Option C, 30%. Or option D, 35%.
It's a tough one, mister. I would have to go with the 30%.
That is the correct answer, my friend. Great answer. Due to the factories and jobs shutting down, employers had to lay off employees to save money in the end.
That's very logical.
Are you ready for question 2?
I think I'm ready.
I think you are. So this one's about the novel The Great Gatsby, written by Scott Fitzgerald. How did Fitzgerald expose the income gap inside of The Great Gatsby? Option A, with the big parties. Option B, with people traveling around the world. Option C, going to the casino and spending a lot of money. Or option D, having lots of jewelry.
I would say if I was in the Great Gatsby, I think I'd want to be in a big party. So that is my final answer.
That is also the correct answer, my friend.
I'm so stressed. I want to become a millionaire so bad.
Yes, the parties were quite luxurious. Big houses, lots of alcohol. Even though it's illegal, people still find a way to get it. And of course, lots of music, lots of dancing, and lots of rock and roll.
Alcohol is bad.
Alcohol is indeed bad. Don't drink at home, friends. So, question 3, are you ready?
I am ready, Mr. Yan.
Okay. What act was passed in the U.S. law in the aftermath of the Great Depression? Option A, the Bailout Act. Option B, the Securities Exchange Act. Option C, the Papega Act. Or option D, the Inflation Act.
I don't know. Is it the Papega Act or the Securities Exchange Act? I'll go with the Securities Exchange Act.
That is also a correct answer. Great job. So yes, the Securities Exchange Act was added after due to a lack of transparency from companies, which led to the stock market crash. So here on question 4, so we're already almost done. We have only 3 more questions to go. So are you ready for question 4?
I am ready. My wife is going to be so proud.
You're doing great right now. Keep it up. So how did the stock market crash occur? So option A, we have the creation of the USSR. Option B, the Watergate scandal. Option C, the failed Interact e-transfer to the Federal Reserve. Or option D, over speculation with borrowed money.
Borrowed money is very dangerous to invest with. I think I will go with that answer.
Another correct answer. You're doing amazing tonight.
Oof,
Definitely
I'm gonna become a billionaire.
One of the best performances we've seen on this show in quite some time, not gonna lie. So yes, indeed, over speculation with borrowed money. Obviously, it's not your money. You still owe it, and you're not always gonna win when you invest in the stock market. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. So investing with borrowed money is never a good idea.
Okay.
So for question 5, this is a before last question. It's one of the hardest ones. Do you think you're ready to answer?
I think I'm ready.
Okay. So what event did the stock market crash lead to? World War II, which is option A. Option B, the Cold War. Option C, the resignation of President Herbert Hoover. Or option D, the Great Depression.
I think people were very depressed in that time, so I will go with the Great Depression.
Yet again, another great answer, another correct one. Wow, this is quite impressive, not gonna lie. So, yes, the Great Depression followed through not long after, in 1929, around the same time as when the stock market crashed. People lost their job, they had less money, they got laid off. Obviously, this one thing leads to another, and of course, people got depressed. So, that is a great answer. So remember, Mr. Thibault, you still have a lifeline. So you can use it for this final question. So, how are the rich and the poor separated from one another in The Great Gatsby? So, option A is if they have the new iPhone. Option B is the Valley of Ashes. Option C, the rings someone wears. Or option D, the size of their top hat.
Let me think. This is the hardest question, mister. I think I will use my lifeline.
You will? All right.
I will use my lifeline.
So for people watching at home, the lifeline this episode is the Great Gatsby book. There you go. You have 30 seconds. I'll reread you the options for question 6. So you have the new iPhone, the Valley of Ashes, the rings someone would wear, or the size of their top hat. 10 more seconds on the clock. 5.
I will go with the Valley of Ashes.
Great answer. Incredible job, Mr. Thibault. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a performance. He's just made himself $1 million richer.
I will become a billionaire. What will I tell my kids?
Wow. This tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we've witnessed history. One of the only 5 winners of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game show. Anything to say for the camera before we go?
I want to thank my wife, my children, and my mother for reading me The Great Gatsby every night before I go to sleep.
Very inspirational work. I'll see you next week, my friends. Goodbye.